Before we even bring our intern on, let's try to make predictions. What could make your neighbor so mad at you that they would go, you know what? Oh, I hate her so much that when their dog poops in the apartment complex, their own dog, they take the poop, they bring it over to our intern's car and smear the poop on the dog handle. That is next level anger right there.
I've lost my temper about a lot of things, but never to the point of playing with poopy.
Yeah, never.
No, me.
That's what I'm saying.
Never put it in a bag. Never lit it on fire. Never did. And never put it in pie. None of that stuff.
No.
Never put it in your pocket, took a little trip?
No.
Okay.
No. Never did any of that.
Like what could I'm guessing this wasn't premeditated. Like it had to be like, oh, she's at it again. And the first thing that she had around her was like dog poop. She's like, that can't be premeditated,
No,
right?
if somebody smears dog poop on a door handle, I feel they've done it before. Like, I feel it's happened before.
Well, yeah,
for
they
that
have
to
a
be
first
their
time.
immediate-
Yeah,
That's
it
true.
has to be a rookie.
But
Yeah.
I don't think our intern caused a first-time poop play. Like, it's on.
I definitely feel like there was a straw that broke the camel's back there, and that something. I don't want to say like a noise issue.
Nah.
Because it's an apartment complex. All right, let's go through the main complaints when you're living in an apartment.
I have a theory.
Noise,
Yes.
Yeah.
right? Garbage,
Definitely.
Yes.
right? And dog poop.
No.
Like you're letting your dog poop without
Yes.
cleaning up after it.
And if you like, that would be something to pick up somebody else's dog poop and smear it on your own door handle, or she's parking in the wrong spot.
I thought of that also. Yeah, parking. That could be it.
I just realized I have lost my temper and done a poop before.
Davina.
I
You've
just
done a-
realized
What?
it.
You've done a what?
Somebody let their dog poop in my yard, and I was sitting there watching because my dogs barked because there was a dog in the yard. So I watched this person look around and then leave, and I knew which house was hers. So I went and picked up the poop in one of my dog bags, and then I went down to her house and I threw it in the back of her truck.
Oh, yeah.
You guys remember?
I do
I thought you
remember
pooped
that
in her
story.
truck.
No.
That's,
No.
that's next level.
But
Alright.
I picked it up with
That's-
a bag and I threw it in the back of her truck. But I didn't smear it on anything. I didn't write words.
Yeah.
I didn't go full crazy.
Mo, could you imagine walking out of your house and seeing Dobby crouched in the back of your truck, just dropping a deuce?
Eye for an eye.
You gotta do what you gotta do out here.
All right, Madeline. So what could you have possibly done? It's our intern, Madeline. That goes to Kennesaw State. That angered them so much that they would smear dog poop on your dog handle. There's got to be a story here.
I just want to start out and say that I am a good neighbor. I'm not loud. I'm literally in bed by 10. I do pick up my dog's poop, and I have my own parking spot. So just to start with that. All I did was ask them to be quiet. They did not like it. So let me tell the story. So they are basically the worst neighbors that you could ever imagine having. I'm pretty sure
they
have...
smeared dog poop on your car
We
door
don't need to
handle.
know anything besides that, right?
Don't get any worse than that.
We're there.
Even before that, I despise them because they live above me. And I'm pretty sure they have like 7 kids up there. Their kids are always crying, and like the walls are so thin so you can always hear it. Like, first of all, control your kid, and then they stomp around 24/7 to the point where I will have an upside down broom walking around.
Yes, I've done that.
My
Old
ceiling.
school right there.
I get my roommate's like, "Can you stop?" I'm like, "No, they need to hear it."
I swear all my upstairs neighbors took up tap dancing or clog or
Yeah.
something where I would take like boxes and brooms and hit the ceiling, and I was like, I'm that woman.
I lived in
Yes.
an apartment in Washington, D.C. that was so old that there was nothing you could do about it. That just the floors were just nasty, and the people used to complain that they could hear me walking all the time. And I was so accommodating, you guys. I used to put towels down and jump from towel to towel to try to smother out. To try to
Frogger and your own.
to try to smother. 'Cause they
Playing
were
the
so
floor is
bothered.
lava. You're such a little guy too. You know you
know.
weren't making that much noise.
Anyway, continue.
Bert, maybe you can take over their lease and you can move them upstairs. Anyway, so I decide that I'm going to go up there in person and talk to them. So I walk up there and I knock, and they didn't come to the door. So I was like frustrated at this point because I like worked up the courage to go up there and say something. So then
And
I
you know they're
decide
there
that-
because you heard
yeah.
them.
Oh, they're there. So then I decide to really be a Karen, and I go downstairs and write a handwritten note. And in it, I was basically like, I need to study. Like, I'm in bed by 10. Your kids are loud. I was definitely being like a little extra. Yeah, definitely a little extra, but I was upset. And so I stick the note in their door, and that next morning I'm sitting and I'm like, I wonder if they got my note.
They got it.
They got the note.
I think they did. Yep.
And I was polite. So anyway, I go outside to get in my car, and thank God I saw it before I like touched it. But I was reaching for it, and it was like they tried to do it where I couldn't see it almost.
Ooh,
it was
they
like
put it on the
underside.
underneath?
Yes, it was on the underside.
Even crueler.
I was very upset, and I literally spent the morning. It's like 8 a.m. and I'm going to work, and I'm having to go get some baby wipes and get this. I was so upset. It was awful.
Are you sure it was dog poop? They got so many kids.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what kind of poop it is.
It does.
Does it?
Well, they
What
have a
difference
dog.
does it make?
I think
don't know.
I'd rather it be dog poop than human poop.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a distinct
Honestly,
smell difference
yeah.
between dog and human.
Has there been any retaliation on your part at all? Because
It's payback time.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I was like gonna ask you guys what I should do to pay for payback, because I called the leasing office, and the cameras in that area of the parking deck just so happened to be down.
Ain't that always the
So-
story?
Right.
Well, good.
So
That means
What
that
should
you
I
can
do?
break into their apartment and nobody would know. The security cameras
Well, that
aren't
means
working.
you can smear dog poop on their door handle and nobody would know.
She got
don't
7
wanna do
kids,
that.
though. You want that battle with her?
Oof.
No.
Yeah, if she got all those kids, she shouldn't be able to keep up this kind of like back and forth.
Oh, you'd be surprised what moms
Yeah.
can do.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Don't
don't.
battle a mom, and don't tell a mom her kids are being loud. This is like now, and you're not in the wrong here at all. Like the person who let's clarify, the person who put the dog poop on the underneath of your car door handle, they're most definitely in the wrong here.
right.
But it's the passive aggressive note. Those never go over well with your apartment neighbors.
I tried to knock.
All right, we'll post this today on Facebook, and we'll see if
Yeah.
anybody has revenge stories that don't have anything to do with murder.
Let's call it retaliation.
Retaliation. Okay.
Because I feel like that puts us in a better light.
Okay.
I
So
don't know why, but it feels better.
go to the Facebook page later on so you can get some ideas. Okay.
Okay, we'll
All
do.
right, man. That is a special kind of evil right there,
That is
man.
disgusting.
I don't know what to say.
Yikes.
The Bert Show.